All right, Marco from Fight Hub had Derrick James on, and Derrick James says Errol Spence will be sparring for the first time since the car accident, September 28th. That is this coming Monday. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support from everybody. And I think the response that I'm seeing a little bit is everybody saying, well, I'm changing my opinion. I'm doing this, that, and the third. But he been said that. He said that he had to get get something else put in his mouth. I forget what it was. And he won't be sparring till September. But I guess people thought early or mid-September, not the end of September. And, I said, I don't think this fight is going to happen. I said that. I don't think that fight going to happen in November. I just got a feeling when he said that and he had to get, something else put in his mouth, I just had a feeling that the fight wasn't going to happen. And we'll see how you respond to sparring. It's one thing to be sparring with big gloves and then also with headgear on. So they got to assess, how his peripheral is. They got to assess, how you take punches. And then pretty much you got to sit here and predict, you got to predict if he can take punishment without the headgear and with the 8-ounce gloves on. You don't want to spar with 8-ounce gloves on without the headgear. So, it's Derrick James. If he see anything that's not right, he got to be honest. And Errol Spence got to, take his word. If the sparring partner say, you know what, I don't think you really responded to this. His father there, I don't think you really responded to this. And it's good for them to have a liaison there as well, too. Al Hamas is saying somebody that's not connected to them to check out the camp in those sparring sessions. Just to get an honest opinion. And if his liaison come back and say, no, don't do it, you can't leave this decision up to Errol Spence. Because he ain't made $1 from boxing since last September. In his mind, he can come back and he can do it. He gonna tell you, I'm all right. It's up to Derrick James, the father, his friends, and Al Hamas to send somebody to go watch how he look. He been losing all the weight. He been running. He been doing the pad work, the bag work. But it's a lot different when something else coming back at you. You don't know if a tooth might come loose. You don't know once you get hit, maybe the hip wasn't quite the same, the back wasn't quite the same, the leg wasn't quite the same. So it's up to them to really be honest with that kid and let him know, like, all right, man, this ain't something we should be doing. Or, okay, you got the green light, let's do it. But I think a lot of people shocked that he's sparring for the first time. And I listened to everything that he was saying in that Brian Custer interview and other interviews. He hadn't sparred yet. And then he looking dangerously slim. He looking real slim. And it doesn't even look natural. So I've been saying, like, even before the car accident, he'd been overstayed his welcome at 47. And people say, well, you can't tell him when he make, man, shit, you can tell. You can tell, dude. The power not there like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And he got tired versus Mikey. That's what kind of, shocked me. He got tired from throwing punches at a punching bag. But he bought Blu-ray back, so that should help. But my whole thing is he bought Blu-ray back, after he cut all the weight. Bro, that's interesting. I don't know if it was like, let's bring him back for this camp. I think that was a smart move. It's two different Errol Spences. The one with Blu-ray seemed to be strong, seemed to punch harder, seemed to have good legs. The one without him seemed lethargic. But I think they, hopefully they do the right thing by that kid. That kid shouldn't make that decision if he fight or not, after those sparring sessions. So we'll see how much he sparred. I just had a feeling that fight was going to happen in November, man. But we'll see what'll happen when he get hit. Everybody got a plan until they get hit. But let me know what you guys think with Errol Spence not sparring until Monday. And he might be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's over almost a year to the accident. So I think he should be all right when they fight. September, I think it was. Should be all right. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check our boxing news and welterweight playlist. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those social media links are in the description. If you ever need to reach out for a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all those links there. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, CJ Good, $. 313, and PayPal link is in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time, we gone.